make sure you call back on the next video, man. We gonna holler at you later, yeah. Real talk. Thank him so much for his phone call. Y'all see a lot of people in.
See, personally, I don't understand why Puff Daddy paid anybody anything. For what? What are you paying Cassie for? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just a total airhead. I don't have my blonde wig on right now. But my thing is that if somebody's abusing you, because if that's the case, every black woman in the ghetto should be suing their baby fathers or their ex boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. It's a huge difference between the R. Kelly cases and Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy had he gets a particular woman and he keeps them and he clothes them and he feed them and he house them. What is the problem? Okay, what you do behind closed doors is none of my business, and it's really none of anybody else's business. You can do what you want. That's your man, your husband, and if you two agree on that, then that's what you guys agreed on. You allowed it. You accepted it. Did you accepted it because you wanted to be in to wear dresses and stuff? You know what I'm saying? What does that say about Cassidy and some of the other ones that's crying and all that? I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? You let people dog you and you humped all these men because you wanted to do what he wanted you to do? Really? Are you that passive? So you participated in that because you wanted to continue the lifestyle that he gave you and whatever promises that he told you or whatever it was going to lead to, you wanted to be there. Look at you. You liked the attention, you liked the clothes because he dresses his women very well. If you're going to be with him, okay, it's like I just don't get it. I'm just totally flabbergasted. $30 million for what? Because you already spent like more than $30 million on you with the clothes alone, the jewelry, the food, the outings. Okay, I mean there are married women whose husbands really it's a problem if they don't get to have sex with their wives. That can lead to divorce. That's a big problem in a lot of relationships. So, he wants sex, and that's the way he wanted his sex, and you participated in that willingly. You're not chained to a radiator. You never called the police and made a police report, and if you had, it was never heard about. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You were willing. So what do you want to get paid for now? For what? He shouldn't have gave her a goddamn thing. Okay? Except for what she should have gotten since he put her in the lifestyle and he can just turn her loose out to nothing. Because not only is she getting paid from him, she's probably getting paid from other sources, unless there's some kind of clause where when he paid her, he had to write where she was just like cease and desist or whatever like that. You're a clothes horse, probably a cokehead, fentanyl. You guys, you're with it. You're with the shits. What are you crying about? What is the problem? You know what I'm saying? Your mouth is too big. People's mouths are too big. Okay? You know what I'm saying? The stuff that they're saying about you. I don't care about Puff Daddy and these other stars having their Caligulas. Because that's what they do. He didn't invent that shit. That shit been going on, honey bun. It been going on and you know it. You all know it. You go backstage hoping that it's R. Kelly with them shades on, and it's not R. Kelly at all. You don't know who's humping on you, child. Whatever drugs you don't took on your own, and whatever you drank on your own, thinking that people is gonna be nice to you because you're beautiful. Sometimes it's not so. Men are not nice, and women have scorn. Men, no man is nice. You hear me, girl? No man is nice. They may act nice. They may be nice. Ain't no man nice, child. What's wrong with y'all? Of course you look good. You think he'll be with you if you looked anything else but? That's what he have to have on his arm because that's what people judge beauty. I respect R. Kelly. His wife was just, she's beautiful. She's a dancer. She's talented, but she was not like no kitten or nothing like that. If I would have seen her on the train, I wouldn't had this, any kind of slightest thought and all that kind of stuff. She don't be all made up with weaves and stuff for her hair. She like the girl next door. She chilling, okay? R. Kelly married her. She was his wife. So R. Kelly ain't just like into no little girls and stuff like that. You don't know where the heart might take you. And at least he married the girl he was with. What's wrong with y'all? Come on. Tell your parents to stop that shit. Because you know one thing? My mom's gonna play that. She don't wanna hear that dumb shit. Oh yeah? So what was you doing? So why you didn't call the police? Why you didn't go to the hospital? Nobody did nothing to you. You might be embarrassed and traumatized now because whatever argument or fight you got, that wasn't the first argument and scuffle y'all got into. That ain't nothing abnormal. Whatever you went through is not abnormal, honey. It goes on. And 50 Cent it was a big scandal about you and your baby mother. Okay? And how you didn't want to give her money and all this kind of stuff. When she wanted more child support and all that kind of stuff. Because of the simple fact that you was getting paid all this money, she got to be that's your baby mother. I don't give a fuck if you don't like her no more or now you don't like her. I don't give a fuck. If I was like one of them Hollywood bitches and I was seeing how you took care of your baby mother, I'd be like, okay. I wouldn't have liked you at all. Take care of that bitch first. Because you take care of that bitch, she gonna stay out of our business, B. Okay? She shouldn't have had to take you to no motherfucking court. You bugging out. You don't even get along with your kid. That's crazy. That's some sick shit. Like, how could you be like that? And then you talking about everybody else's bullshit and they romances and stuff. And who gay and who tried to ask you to go shopping. I don't give a fuck. Take your baby mother shopping. Okay? Maybe if you was wearing that motherfucking Jimmy Jazz and whatever else you was wearing, okay, he probably would have had to ask you to offer to take you shopping. You must have been looking crunchy. Okay? You know Puffy like eloquence. You bugging out. Even Biggie was black and ugly as ever. However, he stayed Gucci down to the socks. He offered to take you shopping. I mean, you ain't gotta take me, but you can just run that bread. How you doing? Okay? What was supposed to happen in the motherfucking store? He gonna bend you over the racks? Motherfucker, she take me shopping, you're good looking, and bounce off that on that nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Now I'm saying, oh, he wanna take me shopping. So what? Y'all picking apart anything somebody do, any picture, anybody hug somebody, y'all just picking it all apart. Oh yep, they was together. People take pictures of people all the time. Stop picking apart everything somebody do. Y'all just it's gonna be a witch hunt and it's gonna get snow. It's gonna be a snowball effect. Nobody is safe. Puffy, I don't know who you pissed off, but well, I don't know what to tell you. You know what you're doing. You're brilliant. Your mama's a school teacher. Wasn't Miss Biggie Small mother was a school teacher too? I think was it mother school teacher? Oh, I gotta Google that. Oh, what Puffy mother? I think she was just a school teacher or a lawyer or something. I don't know. But you wasn't no bums, okay? Okay? You wasn't no bums. Okay? I'm actually the black sheep of the family. But like my mama said, you my daughter too. I don't give a fuck who work where. You my daughter too. Having a sister that's a vice president for Chase Morgan, you know, that's fine. Somebody got to do it, and I do me. See, my sister was always bougie, honey. My sister was always very, very delicate and very demure. Okay, if anybody even look at her wrong, I'll go crazy. You heard? Don't fuck with my sister, B. Don't bother her. Don't get in her pathway. Don't do it. Don't do it. Cause me and my girlfriend Roberta, and then later on I had a boyfriend that was Jamaican. Don't play with my little sister, B. She not with y'all. She not like y'all. She not like all of. She's not. She's very 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 conservative, B. She's always been delicate. You know, we should beg. Say one curse, Tracy. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a fight. She'll pull out her swords there, on guard. But everybody is what they do. What they do. How dare y'all be splashing people, business all over the internet like that? And the man got kids, man. What's wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Something loose lips sink ships, B. My mother used to say that all the time. Loose lips sink ships. All that shit that's coming out is not necessary. It's not necessary for the public to hear. We all know in the back of our minds that shit is going on early. Because that's what they do. When in Rome, do as the Romans. If you happen to attend a party and you roaming around and open the room door that you probably should have knocked before you opened it, you knew that shit was that wavy. You wanted to see if shit was true. And you saw what you saw. Okay. If that's not your type of party, then those events you do not attend. Cat. Everybody not you, B. Everybody not her. Everybody not he. Because I ain't eat no doodle. But bitch, if you don't want to suck it, you better move because I'm sucking it. Well, we could line up y'all niggas. You hear me? Have a big ass nigga to collect all the money. Give my what's that? What's that? Collect you got that credit card, you got that, yeah. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, B. You're grown. And little motherfuckers want to be 14 to 15, turning up, drinking fucking champagne, and well, that's what you want to drink. You ain't had to drink no champagne. You could have had to use some orange juice and some salsa. And had some class. But you wanted to be what they was doing so you could be a part of them. But I think you did well, Usher. You did well. I never heard nothing about you, but most of the time I wasn't even watching TV anyway. Shit, I was like fucked up half the time. But I'm saying though, you did well. You did good. Okay, push that shit to the side, boy. Okay, that's the life. You know how that side is. Okay, if you don't like the party like that, then you don't have to. We all got our own mind and conscience. You girls, like sometimes I have to do stuff that I don't like doing at all, even on a regular job. The fuck you talking about? I worked in a nursing home. How you doing? Come on, Jackson. You gotta plug. She died. You gotta put this up her butt. So you gotta plug up the holes. Y'all both gotta carry her. My male coworker dropped his side of the body. Like I could just hold on to it myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we do stuff we don't want to do. And it ain't all about fucking and sucking. It's about life pure. I'm telling you, y'all act like y'all ain't never seen nobody have sex or he ain't invent that shit. Stop. Puffy. So Puffy responsible for every hoe ass bitch sucking 1,000 dicks. that's the fucking shit that they wanted to do. And even with Mary J. Blige, at least she wasn't running her mouth about nothing. She blamed herself because it was her. She was smoking that crack, and the nigga was looking at her like, damn, you thirsty. Okay. He got to slide to the left. Until she was like, oh shit, yo, I'm not going out like this. Maybe that man she had married had like, was like, bitch, come on, look at yourself, get it together. And she got it together. But he don't have to hold nobody hand. You invited to a party, you grown. If the drugs are there, it's your decision to use them. And there are times when motherfuckers encourage you to use, and then when you get an addiction, they turn their back or start to fade out. And suddenly it's not there in abundance like it was 3 months ago. Okay, baby. Okay, it can happen to all of us. It can happen to you too, honey, not just in the ghetto. Honey, hush now.